Hello, how is it going, guys? Hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to War Thunder. Today we are flying out in simulator battles. We are in the Italian tree again, and we are flying the exact same plane as the previous video. We are flying out the MC 202 and trying to shoot some planes down. Now, this is just a highlight of one of the games that I had over on Sicily. It was about an hour I was in the lobby for, and I did have some good fun. However, I didn't do too well. Now, I did say in the previous RB video when I had a look at this plane and flew it out for, kind of the first few times, and I'm still not getting too found on these guns. I'm not a massive fan of them, to be perfectly honest with you. I have now unlocked the EC, and that's got cannons on it, and that's helping me quite a bit, so I will be taking that over into Sim shortly and probably have a video out on that very soon. However, this particular plane, I'm not a massive fan of just MGs. I need some form of cannons. I don't feel like, because I'm not the best at aiming to get it into a place where I can, get the plane down. I'm not particularly aiming for the engine or the fuselage or anything like that. I'm just kind of aiming and hoping for the best that it just hits him to start off with. It then means that the MGs don't always do too much damage. I need to do a bit of research and find out what are the best belts to put on this plane as well. And at least then that may help, but it is just one thing that MGs and me aren't really the greatest of fit. However, saying that, my favourite plane from World War II is the P-51 Mustang. I absolutely love the Mustangs. I've got a few books on them, read them, and they're just phenomenal planes. I absolutely love them, and they just come equipped with MGs. And obviously the new P-51H is coming out in patch 1.71, I think it is, or 1.73. So that'll be interesting. Not like I'll be flying it anytime soon, because I'm not really ranked up too much in the American tree, but we're getting there. So yeah, but saying that, I've got to try and get used to MGs, because those are the P-51s are the planes that I love the most. So I've just got to bear that in mind. However, the one Mustang that I've got in the English tree, which is the premium, which is a BR of 3.7 in realistic and 4 in simulator, that's got cannons on it, and that helps quite a lot, and that's quite a nice plane to fly. So anyway, you can see that I managed to get a good amount of hits into that Spitfire. I think it's the VC, I'm not 100% sure though. Managed to get a good amount of hits into the back of him, but I didn't take him down, and then I just completely bottled it. I couldn't manage to stay on his tail, and then I just kind of get a little bit all over the place. And this is what these video clips are going to be. It's me trying to evade shots, always from 2 or 3 enemies. Literally, it's a 10-minute video we've got here, and all it is, it's just enemies on my tail all the time. I'm trying to do things to get them off, but as I said, I'm still learning. I'm not, the most experienced pilot to try and get them off, so I just kind of try and outrun them. I do a few rolls, do a few turns, try and call for help, and I just didn't seem to get the help in this game. Literally, wherever I went, if I got eyes on anyone, I could see enemies, I could see friendlies, I could get some shots onto an enemy or whatever, and all it turned out to be was just enemies on my tail all the time. Like, literally, there seemed to be no help from the team. I don't know where they were, what they're doing. I mean, they could have all been occupied themselves, trying to shoot someone down, or they've got someone on their tail. But I do call for cover quite a lot, and you'd expect someone to at least respond in the chat and be like, on me, or nothing I can do, blah blah blah. But I got nothing, so I was just trying to evade him for so long, and I do manage to do, for myself, I think I do relatively well. I managed to make it back to base from this one. And for me, that's quite good. I don't usually once I've got someone on my 6, I don't tend to make it back, but it is what it is. We are gradually getting better. Anyway, I have been playing a bit more of Tank RB recently. I did say it in the previous video. I'm trying to just explore a little bit on War Thunder, try and see what else is out there, and have a good amount of fun. And yeah, playing Tank RB, I've been enjoying it to a certain degree. I don't really know anything about tanks. Tanks has never really been my, just not massively interested in them. I do think they're cool, I think they look pretty and whatnot, but I've always been a bit more into planes as a general rule of thumb. But I'll try and have a good amount of go on it and see how we can do in tanks. I do manage to get some help here, however. Someone does come over and puts a little bit of pressure on, but I don't really get him off my 6 straight away. So yeah, I am going to be playing tanks a little bit more, and what I do like is the fact that obviously you can spawn into your planes and tanks as well, so you can still get some research points into your plane tree, which is good. And also obviously having that close air support, I can still go out there and, especially like yesterday I played a game where I was with the Russians, because that's who I've been playing tanks with at the minute, and I was in a Yak 1 and I came up against Germans, and it was basically, it was two Stutzkos, I think, the Ju-87, I think it was. I was up against them, and it was just like a 2v1, and it was quite nice in the air, you know, because obviously no one else was around. They didn't have to worry about anything else. It was just them two, and yeah, it was quite good. I managed to outdo them. One of them crashed and shot down the other one, so it was quite good. I enjoyed it. It was something a little bit different and fun, to be fair. I would recommend it if you have just played just air all the time. Just give tanks a go, see what you think, and you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Kind of is what it is, isn't it? Not too much else you can say about it. So anyhow, I really do want to try and get the simulator content out there a little bit more often for you guys if I can, but at the same time, I'm struggling to get the gameplay for it. I mean, in this one, you saw that I got onto that Spitfire's tail. I managed to get a few shots into him, and it's not very often that you'll be seeing that. A lot of the times, it is me trying to go down on someone. I'll overshoot, and then they'll end up on my 6. Oh, sorry, just smashed the mic there. And they'll end up on my 6. So that's the reason why the simulator content is a little bit harder for me to get at the minute. And plus, I don't always play it. I do mix between Air RB and Sim. So there is the issue, but that's kind of all I've got to say for this video. I don't really have too much else to kind of run over, so I will leave you with the rest of this, and you'll just see that I'm not the greatest, really. I think what I need to start doing is trying to not just overshoot. I mean, look, you can see I drop down, put my throttle down to 0 and then bring it up, and I just don't have it in me, and I just completely overshoot. I should just climb back up now, try and keep eyes on him, and then come back round for a second attempt, but executing it isn't always the easiest thing for me to do, is it, eh? But yeah, if you got any advice, as I say, always appreciate any advice from you guys. It's muchly greatly appreciated. The thing that baffled me though is that this Spitfire came up with me. He was just literally on the deck, didn't have as much energy as me. I go into a stall, he goes into a stall, and then managed to kind of loop it back round. But I lose control of it. Yeah. That's typical me, that is, ladies and gents. Typical me, and then I just completely lose eyes on him. Tried to keep, think, where would he have gone in this situation? You can see me looking around, but just no clue whatsoever. Absolutely no clue. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you now. It's a couple more minutes left in this. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please do let me know by leaving a like and drop your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here and you want to see more content. That'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, links in the description for my Twitter. You can go over there and drop me a follow and say hello. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.